No, that's wrong. Dixie Diamonds 318. Mets 12:34 a.m. Dixie 9:34 a.m. Though Lala Truganini had been physically alone during the 20 minutes since Balloony's conversation with Lizzie and Eddie, during that time she had been subject to the least invasive telepathic link of which she is capable. Thus, Big B had listened in as she sat on the hanging bench that dominated her front porch and mentally sifted through the things she knew, the things she suspected, and the things about which she fantasized concerning the goings-on at Lizzie and Edward Borden's homestead. From the time she'd served the Bordens a warrant back on New Year's Eve, she'd been suspicious of their activities and their overly precise answers to her questions. Having never heard of either Pilotre de Rosière or Brent Carter Brency, she hadn't considered their explanation concerning their internet search for de Rosière particularly strange. But in retrospect, she knew the pair had answered ASIO agent Reed Jeffries' questions as obliquely and uninformatively as possible without outright lying. Both Bordens had told her and Jeffrey that they heard voices in their heads, that these voices had prompted their drive to Cooktown and the search for de Rosière. She now realized that the most preposterous part of the story, the part about hearing one another's voices in their heads along with the voices of others, was truthful, but stated in a way to make her and Jeffrey discount what they confessed as fantasy. Realizing that Balloony and telepathy are as real as ResearchGate, Pilotre de Rosière, and Brency, and that somehow all of these items that were so outlandish that she had rejected them were reality, and that the raid on Brency's home down Brisbane Way was precipitated by the telepathic drone that they referred to as Balloony, coalesced as nebula so vast and foreign that she could hardly fathom it. For whatever their reasons, when Jeffrey and she interviewed the Bordens, they had intentionally misled her. They'd phrased their answers and expressed their concerns in ways that were contrary to what they knew, and she knew it was her job to discover what was up, what was down, and what powers Balloony had, and what sort of threat it presented to Queensland. Pondering how best to approach the Bordens' lack of transparency, as dust appeared on the road that led to her home, Lala Truganini stood, brushed off her uniform, and plastered a fake smile on her face. It was time for Eddie and Lizzie Borden to speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And she certainly wasn't above using the same deceit the Bordens had in order to reach that goal.